Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new series I'm starting. You know I'm always starting brand new series. And this one is going to be called the No Cobblestone Challenge. And it's pretty self-explanatory. Basically the rules are I cannot use cobblestone to craft or build anything. And I always use the world title as my seed. Now I don't know if anybody else has tried this challenge before. I'm sure somebody has somewhere down the line. Oops, I need to call it the No Cobblestone Challenge. Whoops. Eventually I'll get this right. Okay, there we go. Now the rules for this are as follows. I can't use cobblestone to craft anything. I can't make, any stone swords, stone picks, stone axes, brewing stands, furnaces, dispensers, stone stairs, or pretty much anything. If there's cobblestone in the recipe, I can't make it. And because I can't craft a furnace, I can't cook or smelt anything. And what that means is the only furnace I can use in the entire game is the one that you find in the village blacksmiths, because I didn't craft that one. So unless I find a furnace, then I'm going to be pretty much out of cooked meat or anything, so I'm going to have to find a way to farm or otherwise find a different source of food. And the third rule is because only stone tools can mine iron, and only iron can mine gold and so on, my only source of iron bars to craft anything with will be like mineshaft chests, villager trading, stronghold chests, and of course dungeons, so let's hope my dungeon curse doesn't fail me now. And the fourth rule is I can't build anything with cobblestone, and I can't place cobblestone blocks, so pretty much I can't use it whatsoever. I have to throw away any cobblestone that's in my inventory. And the fifth rule is vanilla Minecraft only, and no maps. And I love the Sparcs Tweaks mod to death, and I'm using that in my I Live Spiders Minecraft Nightmare series, and that gives you better dungeon loot, but I can't use it for this challenge because that would just kind of defeat the purpose of the challenge if I open up a dungeon chest. Ooh, diamond pants, so that would not work too well. Let's go ahead and create the new world. So it's going to be fun raiding dungeons with a wooden sword, which is what we're going to have to do unless I find a bow and arrow. Hopefully I don't get anything too crappy here. And I spawned in water. And by the way, I am using the 1.4 snapshots. So if you notice all the new sounds, the new walking sound, the new beating down a tree sound, that's why. I figure with Halloween coming and all the new features coming up, I'll use the 1.4 snapshots. Now I don't have the one with the lighting fixed yet, so you just have to deal with the weird lighting, and it looks like I've spawned near a desert, which is good. Because I have possibility to find surface spawners in desert temples, so I forgot to mention those chests will be sources of iron blocks too. Actually, those are more likely to give me gold. And I will have to collect some seeds. I'm never going to use these new sounds, I don't think. I know this is the boring part of the game, but I'm going to have to cut down plenty of trees here, 'cause at first I'm only going to be able to make wooden tools. I don't know what I'm going to do for a shelter for the night. It's going to have to be made out of dirt like a noob. So, that's going to kind of suck, but hey, it's a no cobblestone challenge. Now, this does not mean that I'm stopping my other series by any means. I'm still going to keep going full speed with that. It's just I want something a little bit new to just switch things up a bit. I don't want to get too bored with one series. If I get bored with the one, I kind of want to move to the other one, and I see a lone cactus sitting over there all by its lonesome, so that's kind of funny. Okay, let's go ahead and make a crafting table so I can still craft. Alright, let's go ahead and make my arsenal of awesome wooden tools. Alright, let's make some sticks. Now I can still craft torches, thankfully. Let's make my awesome wooden pickaxe. Alright, let's make an awesome wooden sword because it's going to be my only weapon for my first night, so this is going to be very fun and interesting. Actually, let's make two of them because they die pretty quickly. I really hope I find some iron bars soon. Alright, let's make an awesome wooden pickaxe. Not a pickaxe, but just an awesome wooden axe. Okay. I'm off to a really great start. Sapling I'm going to want to take with me. I should probably make a shovel too. It won't last me too horribly long, but I will have to gather some dirt. Okay. I don't want to waste the durability on that axe too much. Ooh, an apple. It's a good source of food I don't have to cook. So let's go ahead and pick that up. Not sure I like the new sand sound. It kind of sounds like you're walking on mud. I know this axe isn't going to last me very long, but I want to get as much lumber as I can. And as for armor, that's going to be an issue too. Because the only armor I'm going to be able to craft with wooden tools is leather armor. And I thought I saw some cows over that way, but I'm not sure they're going to give me enough to actually make armor with. I would like to breed them, you know, as a source of leather, you know, until I can find enough iron bars for whoever means necessary. So, at least I know I'm not going to starve to death today with my one apple. Alright, let's cut down a couple more trees here. I think I'm probably going to cut that part out. Hopefully a couple more apples will drop. And I would like to explore the desert a little bit first day, see if I can find any surface spawners. They're pretty easy to spot. Alright. Now that I've got quite a bit of dirt in my inventory here, let's go ahead and check out this desert a little bit. Hopefully I'll find some exposed coal, but that's not terribly likely. So otherwise I'm going to be spending my first night in the dark. Now I can still dig out stone, I just can't use the cobblestone for anything, so. Oh, cows over there, I'll keep that in mind. I think I should get a high vantage point, you know, look over the desert, see if I see any surface spawners. And I want to do that before nightfall, unless I happen to get lucky and find some coal, because I won't be able to light them up without it. Alright, nothing that way. This looks like a pretty sizable desert, and I would like to find a desert temple, too. So that might have some useful loot in it. Okay, I thought that might be a spawner over there, but it wasn't. Ooh, a desert temple. Nice. I haven't found too many of these. So there'll probably be some decent loot in there. Oh, it's kind of in a cool place. I think I might make my first base here. I see a little bit of exposed stone over this way. I don't see any coal, unfortunately. Yeah, it's kind of in a peculiar place. Let's get in there and raid it before it gets too dark out or anything. Okay, let's make a little crappy stairway here. I don't think there's anybody in here at the moment, but I don't want to be too careful. And I know you don't ever dig out the blue wool if you ever find one of these things. You always want to dig out the orange wool and then kind of dig your way down. Because there is a pit down here and there's a pressure plate at the bottom. I think there's like 5 TNT right under it. So you really, really, really don't want to blow this up. Now you can take the pressure plate. And since I can't craft anything with cobblestone, I think that'll be a useful thing to take with me. Let me turn the brightness up here real quick. That way you guys can actually see what's going on here. But standing in a room with 4 chests. So they should all have good stuff in them. Alright, I got my first iron of the game and some emeralds. So we're off to a very good start. I'm going to take the chests too. Alright, this one's got more emerald. Oh, nice, 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 nice. This has been a very lucky find so far. Gold bars, which I can't craft either. Or can't smelt because of the no cobblestone challenge. Alright, gold bars. Bones will be useful for farming. So I will definitely take those. And since sandstone's a slightly prettier building material than dirt is, I think I'm going to use the dirt to pillar back up. Should I take the TNT or no? I think I'll leave it for now because I don't have much use for it. I don't even have redstone. I can't really make a lever to start it, so I'm going to have to wait until I get a flint or steel to actually start smelting with any TNT. Not smelting with TNT, but I need to have the ability to prime it first. There's a lot of exposed stone down here, but I still don't see any coal. I'm starting to get a little bit hungry. I don't know how much daylight I have left. I have a little bit left, so it's not disastrous by any means. I like how they made these look like pyramids. That's awesome. And I kind of craft a bucket and everything, but I think I'm going to wait until I have my first hidey hole in order to do that. So and another thing that's going to restrict me on the no cobblestone challenge is I can't make any bricks because you have to have a furnace unless I find a village. And there's might possibly be one around here somewhere. I would like to get to that plains biome. So far, this has been an excellent start. I don't think I've ever had 10 iron bars on my first day and 6 emeralds before. That was a very good desert temple. Oh, cows here. So there might possibly be a village in this plains biome, and the desert biome sometimes have them too. So if I can find a furnace on that, that would be awesome. So far, I still don't see any surface spawners. I'm normally very good at finding them. So if you've watched me for any length of time, you know I'm just drawn to spawners automatically. Let's go ahead and eat here. I don't want to be caught out in the desert here at night. That would suck. Oh, but I think we're coming up on a jungle biome too, so there's also the possibility of finding a jungle temple. And those can have good loot in them too. I mean, it's not the best loot in the world, and I think I better head somewhere where I can actually dig myself a hidey hole for the night. Sand just isn't going to cut it. I could always put myself up on a really big pillar. I suppose that would work, but that wouldn't leave me a whole lot to do. Yeah, let's go ahead and put myself on a really tall pillar. So, unless I stared an enderman or something, I think I'll be okay for the night. And that way it'll give me another chance to kind of look over the desert, see if there's anything else that's interesting. Alright, so this looks like a good place to do it right here. Oh, let me actually get some higher ground here. I might craft a couple of things while I'm sitting up here too. I want to get up far enough so skeletons don't shoot at me. Alright, we got a pretty decent view there of the land around us, so nothing too terrible. Alright, let's go ahead and make this a little bit bigger so I don't fall to my death and go, oh crap, I got 2 hearts, and get blown up by a creeper and lose all my valuable stuff. Alright, let me set my crafting table down here. I think I'll call this an episode. I'll wait out the night. And I think we'll be back in the morning to find a place to make my first base. And I will be right back.